"We don't want you watching." Those words didn't come from a critic or a rival coach, they came from Indiana Fever head coach Stephanie White, and they instantly ignited a firestorm across the basketball world. In a candid, unfiltered moment, White delivered remarks that many interpreted as a direct message to the millions of new fans who began following the WNBA because of Caitlin Clark, with some believing she was telling them to take their support elsewhere. The reaction was swift, sparking heated debate across social media and sports circles as fans questioned what her comments really meant and what they could mean for the league's growing audience. Whether her remarks were misunderstood or simply controversial, the moment became one of the most talked about storylines, fueling intense discussion about the future of the WNBA and its relationship with its rapidly expanding fan base. The timing couldn't have been worse for the WNBA and its broadcast partners. As calls for a boycott gained momentum across social media, the league released an injury report confirming that Caitlin Clark would miss the highly anticipated matchup against the Las Vegas Aces because of a back injury. The announcement immediately fueled even more speculation, with many fans questioning whether the injury reflects the physical toll of a demanding season and the intense defensive attention Clark has faced on the court. While the league's official explanation points to her back injury, the news has intensified the ongoing debate over player safety, officiating, and whether the WNBA is doing enough to protect one of its biggest stars. What began as online frustration has grown into a broader debate among fans, with some now calling for a boycott and arguing that the league's biggest stars deserve better protection. The timing is especially challenging for the WNBA and its broadcast partners, as ESPN had heavily promoted the highly anticipated matchup between Caitlin Clark and Aya Wilson as a marquee event. With Clark ruled out because of injury, many fans have expressed disappointment and say the game's appeal has changed significantly. Some have even declared, "No Caitlin, no views," suggesting that her absence could affect television ratings and fan engagement. Whether that prediction proves true remains to be seen, but her absence has undeniably become one of the biggest storylines surrounding the game. The contrast has become a major talking point among fans and commentators. What was expected to be one of the WNBA's marquee matchups has changed dramatically with Caitlin Clark sidelined, leaving many disappointed that they won't see the highly anticipated showdown they had been anticipating. While longtime basketball fans may still tune in regardless of who's on the court, some of the newer viewers drawn to the league by Clark have said they'll skip the game altogether. That reaction has fueled a broader debate about the league's growing reliance on its biggest stars and whether more should be done to protect players and preserve the marquee matchups that fans are eager to watch. Reaction across social media has been intense, with many fans criticizing Stephanie White and the Indiana Fever organization in the wake of Caitlin Clark's injury. Some have drawn attention to the irony of the injury report, citing back issues while arguing that the team has not done enough to support or protect its star player during a stretch of increasingly physical games. Those critics believe stronger responses from the coaching staff could have helped address concerns about player safety, while others disagree and point out that injuries are an unfortunate part of professional sports. Regardless of where fans stand, the controversy has sparked a heated debate that continues to dominate conversations surrounding the Fever and the WNBA. Some fans say Caitlin Clark's absence has changed the way they view the Indiana Fever, with frustration over recent events spilling across social media. Many who had continued watching primarily to see Clark play are now expressing disappointment with the team's direction, while a vocal group says they plan to tune out until she returns. Comments range from lighthearted jokes about finding other ways to spend their time to more serious criticism of the coaching staff and organization. At the center of the debate are differing interpretations of Stephanie White's remarks, with critics arguing they alienated part of the fan base, while others contend her comments have been taken out of context. Whatever the intent, the controversy has deepened the divide among supporters and kept the Fever at the center of the WNBA conversation. The Fever's promotional posts featuring other players after Caitlin Clark was ruled out sparked another wave of online reactions, with some fans arguing the timing sent the wrong message. While there is no indication the players featured were responsible for the controversy, critics questioned whether the organization should have handled its messaging differently during such a high-profile moment. Many supporters emphasized that no single player can simply replace the league's biggest draw, and they expressed disappointment that the spotlight had shifted from Clark's anticipated return to broader debates about the team's direction. The posts quickly became a flashpoint on social media, highlighting the passion and division surrounding the Fever and their handling of the situation. The controversy has grown beyond a single game, evolving into a broader debate about the WNBA's direction and how teams engage with their expanding fan base. Critics argue that too much attention has shifted away from basketball and toward off-court disputes, while supporters believe the focus should remain on winning games, protecting players, and maintaining strong relationships with fans. Caitlin Clark's injury has only intensified those conversations, with some fans speculating about its broader implications, although there is no verified evidence supporting claims of internal conflicts or hidden motives behind her absence. At the same time, the Indiana Fever's leadership, including the coaching staff and front office, has faced increased scrutiny from those who believe the organization has mishandled a series of high-profile situations. Whether those criticisms are justified or not, the combination of Clark's injury, fan frustration, and ongoing public debate has placed the Fever under a level of attention rarely seen in the WNBA. The controversy has exposed a growing divide between parts of the fan base and the Indiana Fever organization. While some supporters remain fully behind the team, others say the focus has shifted away from basketball and toward unnecessary off-court drama. Caitlin Clark's injury and the debate surrounding Stephanie White's comments have only intensified those frustrations, leading some fans to threaten boycotts or skip games altogether. Whether those reactions translate into lower ratings remains to be seen, but the situation has sparked a broader conversation about player safety, fan engagement, and how the league communicates during moments of intense public scrutiny. The controversy has sparked a wider debate about what fans expect from the league, with many saying they want the focus to remain on basketball rather than off-court disputes. Caitlin Clark's injury status continues to be one of the biggest storylines, and many supporters are closely watching for updates before deciding whether to tune in. At the same time, discussions about physical play, player safety, and the Fever's leadership continue to dominate social media. While opinions remain sharply divided, the situation has become a major public relations challenge, with many fans calling for clearer communication and a renewed focus on the game itself. As the Fever and Aces prepare to tip off, all eyes remain on how fans will respond in Caitlin Clark's absence. While some supporters are expected to tune in regardless, others have voiced frustration online and say they'll skip the game, arguing that recent controversies have overshadowed the basketball itself.